Okay guys, in today's video we'll be playing Mr. Beast's bot on chess.com. Mr. Beast, as you all guys know, a famous and creative YouTuber, not really known for his chess, but I feel due to his creative skills on YouTube, he can give us a challenge and we'll see. We'll see. He's not that much high rated. He's just 1100 and it will be an exciting game, I feel. So let's just get onto the game. We have the white piece. So he begins with the French, I think. Okay. So taking on here, he will just take. We can exchange the queens and go to the end game, but that will just spoil the fun. We want to enjoy the game as much as possible. So we'll look to keep on the pieces on the board as far or as long as we can. So he's playing. This was an odd move. Just as I was about to speak, he was playing good moves. He plays an odd looking move. Okay, so he's planning to take or take here. This was actually a good move, not gonna lie. Like, can we castle? Or let's say we take, he takes. Or should we just do this? But then he can just take. Let's just finish the castle. I'm actually afraid with the kind of moves he's playing. Okay, so he doesn't play the good move. He had his eye on this pawn. He could have taken this pawn, like takes. My knight takes, and then he could just have won a pawn. But he's planning something else. Now we can play this and just try to get his queen back. Yep. Now this takes and takes makes sense to me, but he has not really castled right now. Can we start with our pawn attack? Let's start with the pawns, guys. Can we open up? Let's say we play this. He takes. We take on the knight and then take on the pawn. Or should we start with the pawn right now? In case we move our pawn here, he just moves his knight to a better square. So not really a good move. Let's just develop the bishop first. This knight's actually not troubling us as much because I feel it's out of the game right now. Okay, so Mr. Beast, just 1100 is giving us a time. It's not a straight rollover. I have to think of my moves. So, GG's to Mr. Beast. Can we take on here? Let's say he takes, but that doesn't do anything. Moving it here. Okay, so can I move my knight here? Let's say we plan to. So it's very confusing for me. So let's start with attacking this. Okay, so he gives us that pawn. Let's exchange. Okay. I don't really want to open things on the queen side. Okay. Let's just keep on moving. We have got space on the queen side. So blunder, I don't see how that does anything. Takes is met by takes. So Mr. Beast, like from the opening he has played, he was playing very nice, but I think his game has deteriorated here a bit. Okay, so should we like sacrifice our pieces to get things even? Like I'm winning 3 points by 3 points here. So let's say I take, he takes. No, not a good move. Or let's say I take, not a good move again. Let's begin with this. Let's exchange this bishop. This bishop's actually not doing much. Okay, so the plan is takes, and then takes. But before that, we can play this move to... Oof. So let's say we take. Let's take. Planning to exchange pieces here because we are in the lead. Simple chess. Okay. Now, does he has any threat? He cannot take. We just take. He takes, and he can get a perpetual, but our queen covers this square, so no worries. Can we take on this square? No, the queen guards it. Can we start? Takes, moves forward. Let's start with a decent thread. Let's attack this pawn. Okay, doesn't really want to defend. Okay, so now the threat is takes, or this cannot be played. Okay, so let's attack this pawn now. Still doesn't want to defend. So not a very exciting game for me. Like those of you who can play chess, I don't think are very excited by this level of chess played by Mr. Beast, and not really an exciting game, guys. So let's say I move here and then get my bishop, or what do we do? Let's get the rook out of the way and then start with the pawn march. Okay, so the thing is I can exchange the queens, and then so this is under threat. We'll defend it. This can be played. Okay, so should we play the... Okay, so don't really want him to play this. Now it's actually very difficult to convert a one game. Like I've already won this game. I don't really know. Unusual. Okay, let's just take the pawn. This is the threat. Okay, so he sees that. Very unusual. Threat is to win this pawn. Sees that again. Cannot come here. Okay, let's just develop and then mate him. Okay, so he can play this, but we can then just defend it with the rook. Can stop the pawn march. Rook defends it, takes. Oof, good move. Let's queen. I don't think... Okay, almost thought that could have been like a stalemate. This is the move. Check. This is the move, and I think this should be checkmate. Yep. So not a very good game in terms of entertainment, guys, I know, but this is what we what you clicked for, and I hope you like the video and the way that I like destroyed Mr. Beast. So do subscribe for such more videos, and see you tomorrow.